I make no promises. My dice even fail.
To start with, in the aftermath of the epilogue to the whole Corvus Witchfire affair, we're going to go back in time a couple days.
Blah.
To show what Farron was doing during this, whole debacle.
Hardcore reading.
Arriving at the Temple of Ayun, which houses the Cobalt Soul facilities, Farron will see that while much of the worship space and common areas have been taken up by refugees, those receiving medical treatment, healing, shelter, while repairs are being executed from the battle that would have occurred the night before. Since again we've gone back in time to the Battle of Corvus, or rather the day after. The facilities of the Cobalt Soul themselves, once you actually enter them, seem to be operating on a skeleton crew, because there seems to be a certain amount of organized chaos as everybody's running about. People running in and out of the chamber seem to be carrying blankets, medical supplies, that kind of thing. So they're probably tapping the Cobalt Soul people as well for dealing with the sick and the injured.
Okay, is there anyone looks like that they're in like a directing or supervising position?
Oh, mama!
There do seem to be a couple of people that seem to be directing and shouting orders in terms of, managing where the resources are sent.
Okay.
Most people seem to be deferring to a older elven woman who seemed, dressed in what, for want of a better description, is a blue nun's habit. A pair of small, I want to say rimless, armless spectacles perched on her nose.
Gotcha.
She has a air of strictness and authority as she's directing people about. Clearly somebody who has been here for a while, and whether through actual rank or just people deferring, has accrued some level of seniority, at least during the time of crisis.
Okay. Okay. I will. And you mentioned this seemed to be in response to just the current state of things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I will see if I can move our way in to approach this spectacle wearing wearing elf. If I remember correctly, my outfit is identifier enough.
Well, I mean, you're in the colors. I don't know if you have like the symbol anywhere on you or not. But you're certainly wearing cobalt colors, I believe.
Okay, so yeah, I'd like to approach stating I just rather use the archive resources, but it looks like I may be needed somewhere else.
She'll turn, glare at you for a moment. Like, don't recognize you. You new?
No, I've been in the field.
Spellcaster, healer, herbalist. Know how to boil water.
Yes. Yes, all those.
Turn, as somebody's coming by, just grab a pile of blankets off their pile and shove them into. It's like, good, they need you in Ward 17.
Okay.
North Tower.
I will head over to Ward 17 North Tower.
Alright. Making your way over there, again, you will see This seems to be the 17 seems to be the place where they are sending the most seriously injured people after they've been triaged. You're seeing bandages, hearing about the usual moaning and groaning. It's a medieval equivalent of the ER.
Okay. So North 17 Tower 3, was it?
North Tower.
North Tower, okay.
You're not there for very long before you getting pulled this, you basically get there just long enough for somebody to notice you and then start directing you.
Okay.
If you are going to be participating in this, I'm going to need a investigation, a medicine, and a constitution save. For diagnosing, treating, and then just sheer endurance for having full field hospital duty.
There we go.
Yep. Yep. All right.
Or is he just a figment of your imagination?
Well, if he has a pigment, he's a detailed pigment because he was able to spike the audio.
Oh, oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, the con, though. Oof.
Okay. While this will clear up by the time the adventure proper starts, for the duration of your stay at the Cobalt Soul, you will be suffering under 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
However, your medical skills are definitely put to good use. You find that while you are not the best, you are definitely in the top tier of the healers currently available.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
Due to how thinly they're stretched. That will occupy your first, let's say, 2 days of your stay here.
Okay.
By the, call it, early afternoon of the 3rd day, things will have settled down enough with the help of reinforcements from other cities that the situation will be stabilized enough that you can come off the line and actually turn your attentions towards what you actually came here for.
Right.
World peace.
Well,
World peace.
If needed, getting permission to access the archives and stuff. I'm not sure if anything that I'm looking into requires like restricted access.
General access to the archives, your Cobalt Seal is enough. You start trying to delve into the cult and such. You will require authorization, which they are willing to give you, though you will be supervised by a apprenticed archivist, a young gnomish woman. Appears to be, you would guess, based on her robes, probably journeyman archivist status.
Okay.
She also will inform you that she's willing to help where she can, but the Inquisition did conduct several raids and burns on some of the archives, so information, especially into the type of thing you are looking for, may currently be limited.
Well, that's unfortunate.
They do have a master archivist who should be arriving in the next few days to help restore these things. So, you may, the master archivist might be able to help you better, but she's willing to help you with what she can with what's left in the archive currently.
Thank you. Just as a reminder, Tris, I'm also wanting to look into the Hakish.
Yes, that.
I was under the impression they were two different subjects.
But they are both.
Okay.
That's like deep obscure lore, which is also it will be in the restricted.
Okay.
If it doesn't come up in the card catalog, they are assuming it's going to be in the restricted section.
Okay.
Let's
see.
And double check. I think research goes under investigation. Research. Okay. After one work week, the character makes an intelligence check. Normally you would have advantage, but circumstantially between these options you can have disadvantage, so that all balances out to just take a flat roll.
Okay.
Makes an intelligence check. Okay, then you're just saying intelligence.
Let me see if this factor.
Under the circumstances, I will say intelligence or investigation.
Okay. I'll take investigation. Also going to use the Oracle Insight buff on this just to somewhat offset my
Okay.
my exhaustion. Look into the secrets of the past.
Okay. 22. Okay. Let's see what you were able to come up with. You can derive that the term, while you can't necessarily find reference to the individuals in question, you are able to derive that the term Hakish is ancient draconic for 8 swords.
Yeah, I already have that in my notes. Must have found out about it before. Okay.
You are able to find a couple references to the word popping up over the years, usually tied into dealings with either a cult of Azos or just dark dragon worshippers or what have you in general. So it seems to have some connection to either being either dark dragons in general or Azos specifically. You're a little hazy on that.
Okay.
Obviously, the cult of Azos is a group of individuals who worshipped the primordial dragon Azos. They have popped up on and off in various forms going back as far as recorded history is able to track them. Different forms seemingly having different MOs, and like some of them are like apocalypse death cults, others are just your normal evil religion sacrifice to my god for blessing type things. A few have been like murdery, roving, all life must end type cults.
So nihilists.
Yeah, some of them have been in the nihilist category. Based on the surviving notes, you're not exactly able to derive a specific dogma or goal. But again, a lot of the tomes dealing with the arcane and religion seem to have been what the Inquisitors were targeting for either burning or removal. A lot of the stuff you are finding, however, all seem to be tied to, a lot of the books and stuff you are finding all seem to be written by a specific individual, who, whether it's their field of specialty or whether they've just been dealing with this stuff for, on and off for a long time. You're not sure. But it all keeps coming back to a Master Archivist Gene.
That sounds familiar. Have you heard of Archivist Gene before?
Make me a history check.
Okay. Before I make that check, I realized I did not factor in my ore to that save that would have made it a 14.
Okay.
You know, so with that, I was just wondering if I need to factor the disadvantage in for my history.
Yeah, you're still a disadvantage.
Okay. Me too.
Okay. You have heard the name. You've not had any dealings. They are Master Archivist Saoirse Jean. They are one of the handful of true master level archivists within the Cobalt Soul. They are responsible for updating and maintaining the entirety of the Cobalt Soul's knowledge archives in the event a Cobalt Soul facility is lost. They are the ones that are brought in to restore or rebuild the archive from scratch. They are keepers of all. Somehow they are able to keep and back up all lore related to the Cobalt Soul archives.
Okay.
Jean in particular is the longest standing of these masters, going back to before the God King, even.
Okay. That's pretty far. Cool. Okay. So, we're essentially dealing with Azo sorcerers. The Hakish are tied to the Azos folks. Books are written by Saoirse Jean. Saoirse.
That
Okay. Given the book burning that's happened here, is Master Jean expected to oh, I totally misspelled that first name. Is Master Jean expected?
Master Jean is, in theory, the archivist who is coming to restore the missing combs.
Okay. Any estimated arrival time?
At this point, this would be bringing you into the end of the 5th day, at which point they would be able to tell you that supposedly any day now. They're actually, by initial estimates, they are actually running late.
Is this has there been a unexpected amount of delay in terms of?
At this point, they are running about a day or two late.
Okay.
And while the archivist in question, believes that's probably due to Master Gene's dislike of, insistence on not using teleportation magic, and therefore, any kind of road hazard would slow them down. They are, again, being a day or two late, it is beginning to cause some concerns. And they are considering putting together a search party.
You mentioned stuff on the road. Do you know if the path itself was coastal? Or would it have been a more inland route?
Given where they were coming from, they were in theory have crossed the mountains, so it's probably more likely an overland route.
Okay.
Last contact they had with them was a village in the General Tier vicinity.
Okay.
That was the last sending spell they received. Which is why they know that that's a roughly 5-6 day travel from maybe 7 on the outside, which is why they know they are technically late at this point.
I have found myself in association with a group of adventurers and captains that I know are in Corvus. As to not detract too much from Cobalt Soul resources, I could extend the job to them.
They'd be most grateful. We will take it on. Little strapped for a coin right now, but if your people are open to it, we can afford to pay equivalent in potions and scrolls, up to 1,000 gold worth.
I will run it by them.
Mother Finn, the nun you encountered on your first day, will happily cut you a writ pending confirmation of you taking the job that you can take to the quartermaster for payment.
Thank you. Just what was wondering, Tris, does that mean with everything going on, I kind of completely bypassed the rising of the undead?
That would have come up on while you were deep in the archives. Yeah.
Okay.
Because again, that would have been day 3 if my math's correct.
Okay.
And now you're up to present, which means I need to cut over to Brian and Sierra to find out what you guys want to do for your 2 days of downtime you're taking.
Let's see.
Day 1. Recuperating and resting and doing adult things. Day 2. Taking my baby girl on a shopping spree. She deserved it.
Okay. Mundane shopping, magic shopping, what do you... She doesn't necessarily really know what's available to know what she wants.
We'll just hurt.
Okay. Brian?
Alright, let's see. What is there to do? Let me take a look at the ship real quick. I feel like, let's see, the loot crate should be fine. I think, wouldn't hurt to buy some more consumables. Actually, no, this town's kind of fucked. They don't really have consumables that they can spare.
Depends on what you're looking for, because they have had some time to bring in new stuff.
Like, just need some more animal feed.
For the chickens, right?
And you have other animals, but yeah.
Well, it's just general animal feed. We have 16 chickens, 1 rooster, and a goat.
I only thought we had chickens and a rooster. I didn't know.
No, Brian went a little nuts on the animals.
Yep, we got good stuff.
Can I name them?
You're the captain.
I mean, if you want to name them, there's 16 chickens, 1 rooster. The goat already has a name. But you can name the rooster and you can name the 16 chickens.
Okay. And we need to find a baby rhinoceros.
Mm-hmm. That you're not going to find in Florence. But
yeah,
food and animal feed, that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
That's it. The battle, while damaging, was pretty much contained to one district of the city, and the undead uprising, I don't think would affect the chicken feed that much.
I also want to try and convince Mr. T on the second day to join us.
Well, let's deal with Brian first, then.
Probably try to sell some of these weapons that we got.
Okay. If you at default, mundane items sell for half value.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything. I would also like to get this scepter that is cool to the touch. I would like to get that checked out to see what it is.
David probably might have
I
to
doubt
look that
that
up,
any of
because I
us
think
can
that was
actually
under him.
Do you remember the circumstances of where you got it?
Scepter cool to the touch. I don't exactly know what that is.
You don't know where we got it?
No, it's just in the inventory.
Well, then, I'm not sure we can do anything about it if you didn't write down where we got it, so we know what adventure it came from.
Yeah, Mouse, all I saw was Mouse. It was like, hey, write this stuff down. It goes into the box. I was like, okay. So
You don't know if we got it on this last thing or?
No. It's been on Mouse. I think when we got it might have been during the like around like the start, probably like the first set of cultists that we came across.
Yeah, in which case that is far enough back, but we are not going to know what that was.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know.
So I'm just going to roll a random value and call it a.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have a problem.
Things like that. You probably should at least make a note where it was found, so so that if you take that long to get it appraised, we'll know what adventure it came from.
I'm not saying we normally sell stuff when the mission ends. So I think we probably got that shortly around the time that we first came into town, which was in real time, some months back.
Okay, so you think it's from the last adventure that I ran versus the last one David ran.
Yeah, I think we pretty much normally, because we normally end up selling off all of the weapons that we don't need the moment we find
You've been
town.
sitting on that stuff. That's part of the thing.
Well, yeah, we haven't really had anywhere we could go that could get a decent price. This is like the first big city. The last place I went to was Salt Marsh, and they couldn't afford shit.
But do you think you got it in Salt Marsh?
I doubt it.
In which case, yeah, I have no idea where that came from.
I know the tribe. And also, I know the tridents and stuff that we have were in Salt Marsh, and we tried to sell them, and it was like, we ain't got no money, we're broke. So I was like, all right. So we didn't bother trying to sell stuff. They gave us mostly because Salt Marsh couldn't afford to give us stuff, so they just gave us like free passage, some fish, and some other stuff. But yeah, no, I'm not saying I'm not like, oh yeah, there's some magical super special weapon. I was just like, oh well, we're going through it. Everything else is mundane, with the exception of that scepter. Um, but the scepter might not even be that much either. But
Scepter is worth 500 gold, apparently.
awesome. Okay, I'll take it, and
And
I'll
then
go
just
ahead and do the
post a
math.
list of what you're selling so I can look up its value.
Okay. Great. Right, you can go ahead and move over to Sierra because everything I'm selling is like tridents and spears and shit.
Mr. T is going to require a persuasion roll. I know you guys also had mentioned wanting to hire alchemists for
Okay.
potion crafting.
I was
Yes.
wondering if you could remind that because I imagined like Farron coming back going, so how did the alchemy agreement go? People go, huh?
No.
I mentioned that we need to get that. Everybody was like, somebody mentioned, was like, we don't need alchemists. I was like, wait, what?
It wasn't me who said that because I'm still stuck on the whole make a pool of mana and go diving in it. So, I got told no, but I'm never going to give up. Never surrender.
I can make the water blue, and you can pretend it's mana.
But it'd be cool because it'd be like the scene from Beowulf when Angela, the what's-her-face, came out of the water. 10. Oh, wait, the plus minus.
Plus, you know your skills. How good you at them.
There we go.
You do know sometimes it'll take you to do something for it to learn, right?
No, my feet was blank again.
And it didn't have the roll 20 symbol in the middle? Okay.
It just says, sorry, your sheet's not blah, 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 blah.
Alright.
The thing I sent before.
Yeah, that's... I know they say that it's not a them thing, but,
Sometimes I can reload and it'll pop up, and then sometimes I just have to use the app. What was I rolling again?
Persuasion.
So 10?
Yeah, you said the Bible.
15. I would like to let him know of all the fun we've had together on this wild, crazy ride, and the friendships we made along the way. And with me around, we can get really good booze.
Considering what's going on, do you think I'd be able to sell some healing potions? They might be in need of them.
I mean, people are always going to be willing to take them if you're willing to offload them.
Okay. I'm willing to sell some. Must say this is wartime, so must say giving them some healing potions while at the same time making possibly slightly more of a profit than what we purchased them for.
I guarantee you you're not going to make a profit unless you roll a really high persuasion roll.
Let me see what my persuasion is. I'm very good at persuasion.
Just because you always sell for less than you pay.
What's my persuasion? Plus 15 persuasion, I might be able to do it. Well, I would like to at least try to get equal money back and also help these people out. So if we can get the money back, we'd be helping them plus breaking even. So
Again, you'll have to roll really high to even break even, because again, normal value is 50%.
Okay. Well, screw it. I say I don't think we can really afford it then.
Well, Dylan would be against selling it anyway, so.
I'm not saying it's impossible.
Well,
I'm just saying default is 50%, so you're having to climb up from there.
nah, it's not worth it then. All right. That's about it. Then I'm not going to worry about it.
You have more stuff to sell than this?
I mean, we do have some. Let me see. We do have a couple of things. We do have gems.
Like, cause I thought you had like
I
gems.
must say we do have the gems, but as far as I know, they already have a set value.
Oh yeah. But you know,
Yeah.
turning that value into coin allows you to buy other stuff.
Are you just selling some of the things? Or are you trying to sell all of the things?
I'm selling all of the weapons that we can't possibly need. We do have a rifle with 27 bullets. I'm not selling that.
Nobody used guns,
That's pretty
right?
much the only thing I'm not selling.
Yeah, like nobody's using guns. I don't know.
True, but we might be able to. I must say, but these people shot us with guns. I don't want to give them the guns back and shit.
Oh, that sounds fair.
Stop being salty, okay? They were just doing their job, and most of us didn't get hurt.
Man, it's almost like you didn't get shot.
I was like, yeah, because I see all this armor and stuff that you guys are carrying around that you're not selling.
Again, most of us didn't get too badly hurt.
And you're walking around with all these gems and bird cages and shit.
I mean, I'm selling the gems. The gems can go.
Yeah. No, the gems have their listed value, so when you're divvying out stuff, you can do the math on that yourself. Alright.
Yeah.
If you are not rolling to haggle, I can do the weapon values now, or you can roll to see if you can get a multiplier.
Oh, weapon values. Let me see if I can get a multiplier on it. Sure. Why not?
I can say it'd be your persuasion versus their persuasion.
Okay. Actually, let me just go ahead and use my sheet. I never actually use it, so let me go ahead and try. I'm sorry. Wow, that is trash.
That's trash.
3d6 plus 15, and I rolled a 25.
Okay, you beat them by 8, which is enough for default value. So your total spoils from sale. is 2174 gold and 5 silver.
Holy shit. Nice.
Those of you interested in going shopping, we'll turn up the following available magic items, in addition to whatever mundane items you may be looking for.
Dylan's not. Ooh, no, yes. Dylan wants to find a gift for her teacher for being so awesome and watching her kid for her.
Given the, so the available magic items have been posted in Skype.
Wait, did I miss it? Oh, in Skype. I was like, huh, hold on. Let me pull up my phone. That's it. Oops, my apologies. Dinner line by Mr. Wayne. What's the difference between what is a hill giant?
It's a giant that lives in the hills.
That's it. That's literally that's it. There's like
Hill giants are what most people think of when you say giant in a lot of myths and legends. As opposed to like a frost giant, which is the other one, which lives up in like the snowy mountains and specialize in cold stuff. Like hill giant is like saying generic giant.
Okay, that makes sense.
The giant.
Like Jack and the Beanstalk was probably a hill giant.
Ooh, what is the heroism spell? What is that?
It's the GM's inability to. If I recall correctly, that is a buff spell. Imbued with bravery. Until it spells, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns.
I will buy that and the knock spell.
Oh, mark them down.
I will give these spells to Kiki as a reward for behaving himself and not murdering anyone. So, mark those on to your sheet, and I will. That's 200 plus 15.
I like how she's acting like I did something wrong.
You didn't do anything wrong. I'm rewarding you. That's why. Oh, the rest of these are like two. Ooh, 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 ooh. It was ooh, 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 so I saw the price and I was like, ooh. However, I want to buy the brooch of shielding for my daughter.
Okay.
Should be 715 gold pieces for it. And I will let her know she must keep it on at all times.
What's this again there?
The brooch or shield.
Okay.
Adding it to her sheet now.
Once we get back to Salt Marsh, there's a good outfit that I commissioned for. That's hopefully there, not stolen by the trader.
Anybody else see anything they want?
I believe they're shopping. I'm not.
Bonnie, you're
I'm
welcome
busy.
to. It's,
Okay, I thought I was too busy.
we have the 2-day time skip, so in theory on day 5, or you could leave and come back. It's not like you're locked in there.
I also want to buy some cuff top. Leather cuffs and a collar.
That'd probably be 1 gold.
High end.
1 gold.
1 gold?
Remember, gold's worth a lot. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Let's see. Brian, did I need to give you cost for your animal feed, or did you find that on your own?
I mean, I can technically just look that up if you want.
Okay. I'd say market value would, as printed in the player's handbook.
Right. Does anyone want to get rid of any of our scrolls?
I just brought you scrolls, so you better not get rid of those.
I mean, I know we have some scrolls that people may or may not find useful, so that's what I was wondering. I remember a lot of these scrolls never get used, so.
Just as a warlock, he needs scrolls, right?
I mean, you can use them. Wizards are the big ones on scrolls.
Yeah, but we don't have one in the party, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oof, that's a lot of my money. Do we have a party share in the loot crate?
Well, he hasn't divvied out the loot crate in a long time, so yeah.
Alright. Are you broke?
It's just what I was gonna pay for. I was gonna pay for one of the frost giant potions, but that's 5.5. Okay.
5.5 what? Okay, shit.
5,500 gold, yeah.
Okay. Plus 1.5. Alright. Must say, if we want to divvy out, what we've earned on this current experience, must say the ship's current store update. The updated total of what the ship has is 13,445 gold.
Is what's currently in the ship stores.
Yes. Must say. Well, the ship. Must say. There's a ship store. Must say. There's the difference between. Must say. There's a ship store, and then there's just like the. Must say. The ship store is 2,094.
Again, and you can.
So what's the 13 for?
I think that's the party fund.
And keep in mind, you do have things like plate mail and stuff that is valuable and nobody can use.
Can we not just offload everything that we don't need?
That's what I'm saying. It's like he has a bunch of armor in there that he's not offloading.
Do you want? I'm say. I'm assuming we'll keep the mithril scale, and we don't need the rest of it.
Nobody's using scale mail, so that's up to you.
Yeah, and we don't have a need for it. Ooh, wait.
That's not your room type.
Titans, go to your room. Can Mr. T use it?
He's already wearing plate mail.
Oh. But is what we got
mithril
better?
scale mail better or worse?
Mithril is just lighter.
Oh. Never mind. I was going to try and use that as a bargaining trip as well.
I mean, you already got him on board.
Oh, well then. Huzzah! What is this?
That's he's going to take over making sure your armory is decent and maintained. And helping Hatch with maintaining the ship.
Blah, blah.
So he's the bosun's assistant?
Bosun's mate and armory officer.
Huzzah!
Now we'll go ahead and get rid of
I
that.
love it when a plan comes together.
Since none of us actually use it, so.
That's why I was wondering why you were hanging on to it.
Yeah,
And it's
let's
like, nobody
get-
uses it. What's the...
Rid of everything we don't need. Go to your room, Titan.
Alright, so I mean, can we get rid of the shampoo and conditioner then?
Titan,
I'm here to know.
what am I looking at? Oh, goodbye. I can't. There's a spider on it.
So you said, I'll say. So you said you wanted to get.
Get
Let's see. Hold on. So you said you wanted to. You said you wanted to get rid of. You said you need to use some money. 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5. If that's okay with you.
If run about, must say, run about the captain and the who's the first mate in lieu of Matt.
Look at the chart.
Can we appoint Dahlia as my first mate?
Ash. All right. So as of Dylan and Ash.
Wait, I'm right here.
Yeah. Must say. So. Yeah, the only person who I'm higher than apparently is Farron. So,
Yep, I'm dead last. If I'm in command, there's an issue.
if you're in command, you're the last one left.
But yes, Captain requesting 5,500 gold from the Soars for a Frost Giant potion.
Granted. I can't tell you no. I'm not that type of captain.
Also,
And,
I may have
first mate, Ash.
a job for us that'll pay in potions and scrolls.
Oh, cool.
And temporary first mate Ash, your opinion?
I don't see why it would be a bad thing.
What's a bad thing?
Okay.
Letting him have the money to.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I already cleared it.
He was running it by boat.
But I try myself, try to have a bit of a, I say, try not to just,
What if we
try to
were
make sure that
both
everyone
inside?
has a say. Then it wouldn't happen. It'd be a draw.
It wouldn't be a draw. I am still captain.
Well, literally, my job says to not pay attention to you because the captain is likely to spend all the money. So,
I haven't spent any of the money, thank you.
yeah, none of this money, but it's already proven that you're willing to throw money around in order to, do things that don't directly benefit the ship.
No, I spend my own money for things that don't directly benefit the ship.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I'm like watching how your spending habits are. I now have to be a bit, worried about what you might be spending the money on.
No, I never spend the money from the ship, though.
Did I need to run
Yeah, no, not yet.
I don't need to watch.
You said what?
it.
And hear what you said.
What's up, Brad?
No, I was like, well, no, not yet.
Not yet, not ever. She made it explicitly clear she wants nothing to do with the money on the ship. Unless it's for the ship. She even went out of her way and brought things for the ship with her own money and not the ship money.
Mama, do I need to wash it or rinse it?
You could wash it.
Okay. With the things that have been sold, we are back. I'm going to say with the things that have been sold, we are back up to.
Are you going to try and haggle for this other stuff, or should I just go with base?
I'll haggle for it. Why not? Let's see if I can do better this time. Motherfucker. Apparently 10 is just the highest I can roll on 3d6.
A nice gulping action.
I've had practice.
Okay, total armor sales, 1,030 gold.
Okay, 1,030 people. Oh, okay.
Apparently dealing with some shrewd business person.
Mm.
We have left these red down and we set to
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll say, after giving Farron the money and selling stuff, we're back up to 12,175 gold.
Why is it so?
I believe that's every second.
I'm gonna wash this pot. But can you go behind?
Does anyone want to? I feel like we might be able to actually sew something with this or make something. We have 5 bolts of rare silk, so I'm thinking we might keep that just so we can try to make something out of it.
5 bolts of silver.
Rare silk.
So-
That's well, trade goods can be sold for a fair amount, but we can also make something out of it. If people
Yeah,
know.
maybe Ash or Mr. T or Farron might need it in whatever they craft up around the
Yeah.
ship.
Do you have anybody's proficient
Yeah, we
in
have-
weaver's tools? Because that's what you need for sewing.
Hey, Dylan doesn't know that.
No, sorry.
Dylan is
Well, we
just
can
there.
also-
I'm just saying, if you guys are sitting there going through the inventory going, we have silk, does anybody know how to do it? It's like, I don't know. Does anybody know how to do anything with it?
True, I mean, but I say if we go somewhere and have someone craft us something, it's like, hey, we got the materials here, you don't have to go buy it.
Actually,
it's like
that's pretty fair, actually.
Yeah.
Because we go to
so-
ours and it's like, hey, can we cut out the material costs of providing our own?
gives us a haggling tool, and
Yeah.
we have books and alchemical supplies. And since we're trying to find an alchemist, keeping the books and alchemical supplies would be good for that.
Yeah, I believe my recommendation was 4 alchemists.
And so you currently have 8 slots. You currently have 8 crew slots remaining.
Okay.
Alchemists will go for, most alchemists want a wage of 2 gold per day.
Can we do that?
So keep in mind, keep that in mind, because that would be 60 gold a month per guy.
Which is doable.
Maybe I can talk him down. I'm very charming with my words.
Wow, you're willing to spend thousands of platinum to bring
Of
some
my
nobody back from
own
the dead.
money! Of my own money! There's a difference between spending the ship's money and spending my own money.
Yeah, but the alchemist will make that money back.
Not to mention, when we won the tournament, half of my winning shares should have gone to the ship's money thingy, wherever it goes.
I don't know. I was never told that.
Yeah, you
you were
were.
just like, I'm rich.
I literally made 2 bets, and one of the bets I took for myself, and the other bet I said was for the ship, so the ship made money.
I've never found out how much that was supposed to be.
David put it in chat.
It's been a long while since the arena happened, so I don't know that off the top of my head.
I know, he put it in the chat, and then I
You're
was
never
like,
going to find it in the chat. That was like a year ago.
again, my word, there were half of it was for the ship, and half of it was mine.
It slipped through the cracks of the wood.
Somebody's bad at money keeping.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's the reason why I made 2 bets. Couldn't make one big bet. But make 2 stupid bets. There's stupid rules and customs and laws that don't make no sense half the time.
So after everything's said and done with the alchemists and such, that
Well, I need to know how many you're hiring.
Oh.
And, somebody's got to make a persuasion check to hire them.
I will make the check.
How many are you trying to get? That'll set the DC.
Well, we already have 1 on ship, right?
Right.
What's your McCullen counts as 1?
Well, you
Ileana?
have 2 if you're counting Ileana.
Oh, so we only need 2 more.
If you want the number David said, yes, that's what I'm asking. How many are you trying to find?
2. I don't know why I thought 4 in total, like 4 added on to what we already had. But
I mean, if we get 4 extra, that speeds up the time. The more we have, the quicker they're produced.
the more money we have to
I mean,
pay.
having a total of 4 gives us a decent time frame.
Yeah.
So 2, you need 2.
So 2. I mastered 2.
And are you trying to lower their wages, or are you going to accept standard wages?
I'm going to try and lower their wages.
Okay.
At least by like 1.5. Not like, no. Like pay them 1.5.
So that's that 2 gold you're offering them, 1 gold, and 5 silver.
Yeah. And I rolled 16. Oh, wait. Hold on. I forget.
So it's a 25% cut.
5. It's 21.
Okay, 21 is enough to get them to be willing to consider a pay cut.
Okay. Because think of all the, like, there's benefits.
But you are definitely responsible for all materials for anything you're asking them to make.
Well, we were responsible for that before, weren't we?
Well, you see, normally when they're running their shops, they're expected to source their own materials.
Oh.
So they're going, we will take the pay cut, but we are not so responsible for sourcing our own materials at that point. You will have to source them for us.
Is that like a good thing? Like, is that...
That means they don't go shopping for materials, or you have to either give them the money to go get materials or give them the materials. They're not going to buy the materials on their own out of their own money, like they normally would.
Okay.
Because normally when they are expected to pay for the materials to make the stuff.
So is giving them a pay cut a bad thing? Did that just lose us more money?
No, it's what you were doing already.
Oh.
Brian was paying for the materials and then handing it to them.
Oh, okay. Well, then we're good. We're good. It's fine.
They are just saying that unless there are materials in the storeroom, or you hand them a bag of money to get materials, they are not working.
Okay, awesome. So who should we put in charge of the storeroom so if we get low?
That's Brian as quartermaster.
Yeah.
Oh. Well then, make sure that the alchemists always have what they need.
It sounds like you're saying, the job you've been doing? Yeah. Keep doing it!
I didn't want to say it like that, but yes.
Okay, so that increases ship's wages by an additional 90.
So now that leaves us with 4 slots.
Give me a minute. You have added 2 additional crew members, so that leaves you 6 slots.
6 slots. I can't math.
Really? And between the different alchemists and everything, you are paying your crew 390 gold per month total.
Okay.
We're gonna have to rob more people.
In addition to
We're
maintenance.
not robbing anyone.
Yeah, that's in addition to ship maintenance fees and food and resupply and all that.
Okay.
However, as reward, as the quartermaster will find out when he goes to settle up the bill, the town watch has comped your docking fees.
Yay!
I'll watch
Yay.
more tomorrow.
That's sweet. We don't have to just run off.
So
We weren't going to run off anyway.
I'd say you're welcome to
Of
try,
course
but
we
yeah,
are.
you do not have to pay the 2 gold per day you are going to have to pay.
Okay.
I don't know if there's something stuck in it, but it's like the worst one.
I'll take care of it later. Yeah. Yay! I did good. I saved us at least 5 silver. 20 silver? It's like 2 gold.
You save 30 gold a month.
Yay! I can math.
So,
You're welcome, Kiki. You're welcome.
while I was doing research at the Cobalt Soul, and apparently things happened out here.
Yeah, you're missing. But I bet your time was spent much, much better. Somebody was fussing at me for making sure that my crew was taken well care of. He shall be nameless. That's what they get.
Gotcha. The Cobalt Soul is concerned about Master Archivist Jean, which was last reported to be between north of here, just after crossing the Quena Mountains,
We'll take it.
Kenya.
Kenya Mountains. Oh, okay.
You wouldn't have brought it to me if you didn't think it was worth taking.
Well, yes, and the Master Archivist will know on hand more information that we could use for the for learning about the Hakesh and the cult, as the Inquisition that was here burned a chunk of the archives.
Oh. That's so sad.
Yeah. Just want to punch book corners.
Oh, yeah, just sharing more.
Yeah. But
Bless you.
Kyoki, we should be expecting, provided that we get through this, a thousand gold worth of potions and scrolls.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what does that equal? Like potions are what, 100 gold a piece?
Depends on the type of potion. Like a normal healing potion is 50 gold.
Okay, so that'd be good.
So yeah, it depends on what type of potion you're wanting.
Yeah.
Alright. From about 20 potions ish. not saying
Again, that's to be
including
determined
scrolls.
upon successful completion of the. That's it. You guys get to talk to their quartermaster at that point and decide how many potions of what type, how many scrolls of what type, as long as the total, evens out to 1,000.
Okay.
Given
Must
given
say.
that Kyoki is the quartermaster, I will hand him the rep.
Okay. Quick question. How much did you say you were, based on what you won at the Coliseum, how much did you say you were putting in the ship?
She
You said
says she
half?
doesn't remember and you didn't write it down, so it's lost.
No, I found it. I just went
You
digging
found it,
through
okay.
I put half of what I won into the ship.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's all I need to know. All right. Got the ship's stores again. All right.
Mama, where's it?
Simmons.
In my bathroom.
I'm sure I'll get for you. Oh, shit.
All right. The ship now has 1,522 platinum.
That's nice.
5,000?
1,522.
Platinum.
1,522
So
platinum.
15,220.
Okay, thank you. I was like, wait, it's in my head.
That'll definitely,
My brain is slowing down, guys.
that'll definitely be able to pay for the wages and stuff for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. 15. I'll say 1,522 platinum. 11,145 gold. And 2,962 silver. And several thousands of copper.
If you want to turn that copper into any other money type, this would be the place to do it.
Do it.
I mean, having copper on hand gives us a chance to, copper is normally the currency amongst, casuals anyway.
Silver and copper, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'll try to make sure that we have enough silver and copper going around.
Yeah, and that's also a good idea, because if you're just throwing gold around and platinum, people will be like, you rich now? Okay. In preparation then for finding Master Archive machine, could I make a navigation roll with assistance from the Cobalt Soul to try to generate a potential search area of they were last contacted there, provided they were traveling at
You
regular
have last
pace.
contact, you have the region maps. You probably have some rangers on, ranger types on staff that can help you. So yeah, you can make a navigation or survival at
I'll take the navigation. What's the navigation stat?
In this case, it's a deductive, so we'll call it intelligence. I would also take investigate in this instance.
Okay.
What's the movable base?
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
with that roll, based on rumors and information and everything, you are reasonably certain that the route they probably would have taken would take them past the Skulltop Tor, which is an old dwarven, a ruined dwarven settlement built inside the skull of a giant.
That's nice.
That there's been rumors of disappearances in the area. The Skulltop Tor itself, again, old dwarven settlement, was taken out by a red dragon. Supposedly, the dragon was killed in the process, and it's just kind of been an abandoned ruin since. But their path probably took them past there, based on rumors of recent disappearances in the area. That is theoretically the best place to start looking for a trail.
Okay, I will thank
You also
my.
know that you can, while you have to get through there over land, you could partial the trip by river. Either way, it's 5 days. Assuming you're traveling at a normal pace.
Okay.
Should we maybe hire a ranger?
No, don't. Wait, isn't.
Why do you think you need one?
Say, isn't Ash a good scout?
I mean, he's not a ranger, but
He does have a point. You can take the lead on the last.
what ranger skill do you think you need? Because you have navigators, you have survival experts, you have basically everything that is a ranger already.
Then we don't need anything.
I thought you've got trackers, you got,
That's what I was thinking of, but you're right. I forgot about
Kilky has demonstrated himself a decent tracker. Ash is an okay tracker. I think Baron's a pretty good tracker from what I know.
So.
I said fairly good.
I have a +4.
Yeah, then we have multiple people who have demonstrated competency at tracking and surviving in the wilderness. So I was like, if there's a reason you think you need a ranger, we can, you can look for one. I'm not sure what skill set you're looking for that you don't already have.
Something I would want to float your way.
Mm-hmm.
I believe there was talk at one point about a secondary ship's mage for the purposes of establishing a teleportation circle.
Yeah.
Well, I thought a secondary shift made so much as hiring somebody to establish a teleportation circle.
Well, yeah, but if they'd have to be living on board in order to do the job. So, but yeah, I will thank my.
Okay. Chicken spinning? Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. No.
I'm going to be the same at some point.
Yeah.
Chicken spinning like Saturday. No, it's going to be the next time. Okay, that's fine.
Based on when you did this at your house, Sierra, you would know hiring somebody to establish a permanent spell circle for you. Obviously, it would take a year, but it also would run you around 18,250 gold.
A month?
No, that's the total cost for the
18,000?
250 is how much a permanent spell circle ends up costing.
Okay.
Well, from the ship stores, given the amount of money that was put in there, that's.
And that's just that's just in materials. Then you also have to pay the guy.
Well, again, let's build a reputation, and that way people want to work for us. Also, let's see if we can find someone who has the ability to do that, who's looking for a way to get away from home.
Well, finding someone to do that, you're in a good city. You're in the capital of the Republic. You are in a good place to look for somebody. Just again,
Yeah, I want somebody who's willing to escape and want to work for free.
So you're looking for a high-level wizard that's willing to work for free.
Who's
Good luck.
looking to escape the confines of his own reality and explore the world. So if you think about it, we're doing
So you're looking for what you're looking
justice.
for is a PC.
We're doing him justice.
Like I said, yeah, you're looking for a PC is what I'm hearing.
Oh, this is sad.
That's actually looking to swindle somebody.
I'm not trying to swindle anybody. It's a lot of money to spend.
I'm looking for somebody willing to do, after materials and wages, about 20,000 gold worth of labor for free.
For free, yeah. But
Leveraging
if
their
the
dreams.
exchange is freedom in the world and to be able to go wherever their hearts desire.
That's not worth 20,000 gold, especially to somebody who's high enough level to cast spell circle. I mean, not teleportation circle, because they can just do that.
Yeah, but see, it's different when they get to travel on a boat because it's more fun
They're,
on a boat.
they're probably a part of whatever the nation's guild is at that point, and just use their circles.
I think to be high enough level to do that, they're probably journeyman level in their respective guild.
I tried though. I tried.
I mean, you have the funds for it, but it's your decision, Captain.
It would be nice to go home. I didn't buy a house for the sole reason that we'd have a place to
I mean,
go.
you have a boat, you could just sail to your house.
Yeah, but let's say we go to the swamp somewhere and we don't want to stay in the swamp because it's smelly. And we can just go into the teleportation circle and go home for the night, and just come back in the morning to finish the quest.
Well, we've been in worse places than swamps, so I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Ooh, I just thought of something.
Sounds like you might want to start looking into scrolls of teleport or scrolls of portal.
What if we made a floor mat, and it had the teleportation circle on it, and it just travels with us wherever we went?
That's not how that works.
Okay, I tried. And first no to the mana pool, now no to the yoga mat of teleportation.
Yes, because you're not the first person to have thought of that.
I won't give up, mind you. Never give up. Never surrender. I'll keep fighting for it.
Well, that...
I'm gonna make a union.
That
You
is...
can also drop 50,000 gold on a megascope.
Do we need one?
Well, at that point, that's the magic mirror thing that you can also use as a teleportation circle.
Can we do that instead?
Wait.
Again, that's 50,000 gold.
Wait, you're willing to spend 50k. You're finally spending 50k, but not 20k. Yeah.
Now, that's 50k to have it now.
Yeah, and the 20k is just the flat base. It doesn't take into account the paying the person that has
No,
to do it.
20k would include paying the person.
Oh.
The 18,250 is just materials. The 20,000 would include wages.
Well, I guess you have a point.
The 50,000, you don't have to pay a guy. You just have the thing. And the megascope also can be used as a communicator and other things.
I do need to get sending stones to send to my mom, since I can't remember the sending stones.
Sending stones you can get. Those are...
I think they're on the cheaper side of magical items.
Yeah.
That being said, I think I'll be working with...
That would be... They're not available in this town, but going rate, they don't have any currently in stock, but if they were in stock, they would be 600 here.
Okay.
You might get a better rate somewhere else.
All right, we'll wait.
Because again, those are a relatively low-cost magic item.
Yeah, I'm not in a hard press to do it. All right, Farron. I will take you up on the offer of the teleportation circle.
Okay.
Yes.
So who's teleportation circle? What?
I've conceded. He had a good point.
So you are looking to hire somebody to make one, or you...
It sounds like she's going for the 20k one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to need a charisma-based investigation for whoever's trying to find a powerful enough wizard to...
Charisma-based investigation.
It was my suggestion.
Yeah, so instead of intelligence, instead of adding your intelligence modifier to investigation, you add your charisma modifier. If you are not proficient in investigation, then just roll charisma.
Oh, I'm good with charisma.
This is going to be a pretty high DC, given that you are looking for a relatively powerful individual.
Might I suggest extra makeup?
And you're also persuading them to try and leave.
And less clothes.
You're also trying to persuade them to, go adventuring when wizards like to stay in their towers. So we're going to call it disadvantage as well.
Well, they don't have to go venturing. They can stay on the boat.
That's still, again, not their tower.
Okay.
They are leaving the safety of their tower.
Yeah, pretty much. No. That's...
And as I said, that's disadvantage.
8, 12. Let's close here. Oh, and that's...
Less.
That's 5. So that's a total of 10.
Yeah, you do not find anybody willing to take up residence on your ship for a year.
Let's see if David's any luck.
I'm going to actually go, okay.
I won't know why he's rolling D20. If he's trying to...
Oh, you want to know what? Because I forgot.
Warming up his rolling arms.
Shit, I only have like 2 pieces.
You're fine. I just saw you playing with the D20. I was like, David tries it. I David rolling D20.
Here you go, David.
Take
No, take no. Yamate. I see you turn your head towards my food. No, I didn't check my food. What did I say? Go ahead. Oh, that's why. My bad, homie. I forgot you got me that food in your bowl.
17.
You got
Or do I need to roll disadvantage as well?
You are rolling a disadvantage due to the type of task you were asking for.
Okay.
Again, it's easier if you're just going, hey, can you come to my house once a day versus, hey, can you live on this boat that's going to be all, adventuring?
Is there anything else we need?
I don't know, you tell me.
We already have a hot tub.
Yes.
You can leave it on the table.
Okay. So, 15.
15 is not high enough to persuade somebody to do that.
Okay. Correct.
Purchase. Well, maybe the library can put in a good word with somebody for us.
Maybe. But speaking of the Cobalt Soul, Skulltop Tour is where we're going to need to be searching. We can take part of the trip up by river, part by land. It's going to be about 5 days.
Okay, that's fine.
We're ready to, I guess we're ready to head off when you are.
Oh, I'm ready to head off now. I had my back scratched. I spent time with my little one.
Yeah.
Drank god awful amount. And yet I still feel invigorated. And I was up before noon. This is an achievement. I should be rewarded. Do you think this is a harmless search and rescue? Should we bring the little one along?
Well, it is a, I believe it was a hollowed out giant's head.
I will tell you that since you were doing a long-range trek, you're probably, Theala's not going to let you go on your own. So that should factor into your plans of what to do with the little one.
Oh, well, it looks like we're doing a family vacation! Yay!
That's like going into town without is one thing. Going, across, a week, half a week away is another.
That's fair. That is also fair. Alright, we're going on a trip, and our favorite wagon ship.
Before you leave, is there anything you'd like to set the crew to dealing with?
Find us a wizard.
It's
Suppose Mr. T can make attempts at that. I was more thinking the alchemists, but...
Oh yeah, the alchemists. Make mana. Lots and lots of mana.
Okay, so you are setting... Or do you want to set them all onto mana potions, or...
Ileana can make some healing potions.
Well, Ileana's going with you.
Oh, well damn. Okay, then yeah, no.
If you're a resident healer, I assumed you wanted her going with you.
That's fair. I forgot we don't have one right now. So yeah, well, I guess we should have them make half and half healing, half.
If Ileana's going with you, you have 3 alchemists. So, depending on how many potions, what type of potion you want them to make, because they can craft 50 gold worth of potion apiece per day.
Okay.
A normal mana potion, which is 2d4 plus 4, is 50 gold. So they could each make one regular mana potion a day. If you wanted a stronger mana potion, it's either going to take them longer or it's going to have more guys working on it.
Okay. I think just a regular, that one. We don't need anything fancy. 'Cause we can drink unlimited mana potions, right?
I mean, you can count the healing potions too.
Yeah.
So we're setting them. So you have 3 guys.
So I guess day 1, mana potions. Day 2, healing potions. And alternate.
And you just want them to focus on making the right difference.
Yeah. Figured we wait for we're like stuck at sea for like the advanced stuff. But I think a regular potion will.
Is that cool with the rest of you?
Yeah.
Oh, she's the captain, so.
Well, if you have an opinion, this is an open community.
It's fine. Talking about one of the manifold years.
Hey, it sounds like a nifty idea.
Absorb it to your pores.
Exactly. See, you get it. You get it.
Okay, so presume just to double check before you leave. That would be. They need 750 gold worth of materials to be in stock for them to do that while you're gone.
I think we have that right. Master?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have 750 gold worth of alchemy supplies?
Dot, dot, dot.
You said 750 gold worth?
Yeah.
We have 150 gold worth.
Okay, so if you want them to work the entire time you're gone, they're going to need 750 gold worth.
Can you allocate funds for the alchemists?
Yeah.
Just so they can build potions while we're away.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Is there anything else you think you need? Given that you're going to be going cross country and it's winter, it's not necessarily required, but cold weather gear would be recommended.
Do I get cold?
Are you resistant to cold damage?
I'm not resistant.
Then yes, you get cold.
Oh, that means I have to put more clothes.
Unless you have a spell or something to negate that, yes.
I don't have that. I guess we have to stop off at the store, guys, and grab things for winter.
That's why I wasn't sure who had bought that kind of thing ahead of time.
Oh, I could possibly have some of that in my wardrobe, wouldn't I?
Well, why don't you look at your inventory and find out?
Yeah, I got cold weather. I have 2 sets of cold weather.
Okay, so you're covered.
I will use one for my child, whose name is Stacy.
Oh, nice.
Great when the kid's name escapes you.
You saw her?
Thank
You forgot our daughter's name?
Hey. Sierra forgot.
I am resistant to cold.
Okay, so you don't need it.
Yeah, I'll just be the guy in the equivalent of just shorts.
Anybody who does not have cold weather gear can get it for 10 gold.
Can I use the second set of cold weather gear on Sarah?
Okay, you may have already bought her some. And she's a little kid, you're an adult, so I'm not sure how well it would fit her.
Oh, the jacket with the orange tailing.
I know, it'd be so cute. It'd be so adorable.
Yeah, she does not currently have cold weather gear.
I love that.
So yeah, if you give her hers, she'll get a look at the kid from A Christmas Story.
But she'd be safe.
Oh,
But just to be on the safe side in case something happens, we will also buy her cold winter gear.
Well, again, mark off 10 gold then.
we're
Huh?
So nobody here. And I'll say so. None of you guys actually have winter gear.
I do.
As I Sierra did, but she did not have any for Isura.
Okay.
So hot.
And Farron doesn't need it, apparently.
Yep.
He's immune.
I'm resistant to cold damage.
Nice.
So I don't know if you do, Brian.
I do. I have the boots of the Winchellings.
That'll do it.
Maybe you ask him
good
he'll
good
say
down
it's
to
abs.
negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ha, Fahrenheit.
All right. You guys good on rations and all that? Or are you just going to attempt to forage in the field?
I feel like we should forge. Are the men confident in catching us game? I cannot kill a creature so willingly to satiate my hunger. I mean, Kiki, you're good at hunting animals, right?
Oh, it looks like I have 7 days of rations on me.
Hmm?
Yeah, but those are
I'm
one
good
people
at, what do you mean, as far as like finding them and killing them? Yes.
Yeah. Like, we're gonna live like
I
men,
wouldn't,
guys.
I wouldn't exactly say I'm good at hunting, but if we find them, I can kill them, no problem.
And the ease in which you said that.
Oh, that reminds me, during our travel, it's gonna be
For your travel, you're going to be crossing marsh, forest, and mountain.
But I'm gonna call her Raw. I'm gonna buy Raw some rations. I make sure she eats well. I don't want to get poisoned by the game in case, somebody doesn't.
Well, that's going to depend on your survival and fatigue checks.
Yeah. How many rations I need to buy for her?
It's one ration per day, and there and back is going to be minimum 10 days.
How much is that going to
I'm looking. Rations go for 5 silver per day. So you're looking at 5 gold for 10 days.
That's 50. Right?
5 silver per day.
Okay, 5 silver.
You're going to be gone for 10 days, so that's 50. So that's 50 silver or 5 gold.
Okay.
let's see, our group is consisting outside of
And that's
myself.
assuming that nothing else happens. That's just 5 days one way, 5 days back.
Back. Okay.
Dylan, Ileana, Kiki, Usara,
What are you doing?
and Ash. Okay.
Are you buying stuff?
No, I'm making stuff.
Oh, okay. In which case, 5 gold coins for rations. I will buy 15 gold coins with rations. In 30 days. Then I'll change. So. Yeah. So we can eat.
I presume that would be intelligence. Apparently, crafting the city and wild potions is intelligence, and specifically say it just says.
Usually it's intelligence. That's why I send you the new copy of a new edition.
Do you know if it's like massively different? Or?
I know it's expanded. I don't know if they changed anything or just added on to.
Okay. They're dealing.
Phase, the exciting planning phase of adventure.
Okay. As we are disembarking for the ground part of the trip, I will be handing out to Ileana, Kyoki, Ash, Dylan, and Usara. Um, two, two potions each. These potions, when drunk, will give you resistance to slashing damage for 1 minute.
For 1 round?
1 minute.
1 minute.
So you said it's called what now?
They give you resistance to, they don't have a specific name, but they give you resistance to slashing damage for 1 minute.
Oh, you said they don't have a name?
Yeah.
I'm just going to put in my thing as potion of slash resistance.
That would be the obvious.
Yeah, named it.
There we go.
Resistance to flashing for 1 minute.
There we go.
I'm assuming nothing else.
I watch the moment that happens. I get hit with like piercing or some shit.
Mm. Well, this was cool. I'm just going to put the snow weather overlay on there.
I thought about it, but
It's like, no, it's snowing. Okay. Yeah. We've been on the sea for so much. Traveling over ground, I think, is a bit of a novelty.
Yeah. Well, when we were in the sun, no, we did that by boat too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we got our land legs back.
let's bring up campsite now. Alright.
It's this, but cold.
Now I just need to find somebody to commune with magic so we can have a connection.
Who is in charge of?
I take first watch.
Well, I haven't even gotten to watch yet. I was asking who's in charge of making sure y'all don't get lost.
Oh, I'm not.
I was sending me with the navigation and stuff.
This would be navigation or survival.
Upside, I don't think I can get lost. So, if we look like...
What are you, a Minotaur?
I was thinking, would you Kami?
A mini time.
I think I took the feet, yes. Let me double check.
I would like to assist Kyoki.
You said that was survival or what?
Navigation, intelligence-based navigation or survival.
If you're using navigation, I would like to assist you. Because I have emergency navigation tools as well.
So I'll say what is navigation under?
Navigation will be intelligence.
Yeah, I can't
Alright,
get
so
lost.
so either my intelligence modifier or survival.
Well, no, if you're proficient in navigator tools, it would be intelligence plus proficiency.
I have cartographer's tools. Are those the same thing?
No, that's not the same thing. Cartographer's tool is the
Okay,
ability to
cool.
make a map. You're not making a map. You're trying to follow.
Okay, cool. All right. I just have survival then.
Do you feel confident in it?
It's a 3d6 plus 7.
It's pretty good. What I would like to be doing, since it was mentioned, is I would like to make a cartography roll to make a map of our travel, unless the maps you already have are suitably detailed.
Given that this part, this is like basically middle of the Republic, there are some very good maps.
Oh, okay.
But if you want to make a map for your specific routes, you can do that.
Okay.
Did I go blind? Did Sierra turn invisible?
You went blind. No. I'm not on the map.
Okay, I'm not hallucinating that. Gotcha. Because I thought you were on the map. That's why I was like, what the fuck happened?
Since we are camping, I'm going to be in the water with Rara, teaching her how to swim.
You're going to be in the ice cold, river water in the middle of January equivalent.
I'm going to throw fireball in it to warm it up. I forgot it was with the
If I knew you were gonna do that, I should have made some potions of cold resistance. That being said, since Mr. Fantasy was the one to get Usara's baseline, aren't we aware, especially given her upbringing, if she is quote unquote immune to the cold?
The cold does seem to affect her.
Okay.
And I also wouldn't want to take any chances regardless.
Yeah,
whether she was resistant to coat or not. She was wearing a damn coat, man.
Oh no, I was referring to being in the water.
Oh, that's why I threw fireball. Heat it up. Oh, that means the fish too, right?
Did you boil
Yes,
the
you're
fish?
doing the equivalent of fishing with dynamite.
We have fish tonight for dinner.
It's already cooked.
It's already cooked. There's no seasoning on it, but it's already cooked. You guys are welcome.
Or at least they're not bugs.
Okay, so there's the survival, there's the navigation. Given that we are going to be doing effective travel montage here, and I assume people don't want to roll for every night and every day, I am happy to take those for your navigation rolls, and I will split the journey up into 2 stages for watches.
What?
So I need everybody who is actually going to be taking a watch at some point, doesn't matter what order, to roll me 2 perception checks.
Hey, 3 5s.
Man, today's gonna be one of them days.
Well, better to get them out now in the rolls that are less devastating.
If we're not being perceptive of anything, it doesn't really help. Just needs to.
I said less devastating, not that it wasn't potentially devastating. I'm just saying, better to fail a perception roll than to fail like a life or death save.
I suppose that's right.
Here's a question, guys. Next feat, should I go for alertness or expanding my shield proficiencies?
Your shield proficiency.
Okay.
I don't want to get hit.
Skill proficiencies.
Oh, I heard shield.
Wishful thinking. Okay, so those are okay.
During our travel, unless something prevents this, I think I'll be doing something blasphemic and hanging out with Ash in camp, unless he wants to be a loner.
He doesn't go out to seek people out, but he's not against people hanging out if they want to hang out.
Okay, because Ash is a person too.
Because otherwise, it's just him talking to his horse.
Hey, Roach.
It's only so many times his horse is willing to. Only so many times his horse is going to be willing to listen to him say fuck.
That horse has been through some shit. It's been stuck in the hold of the ship for a long time.
What's this? Air! Grass! I want to graze!
Okay. Based on those perception rolls, not anything serious of note. Again, it's winter, so animal life is on the scarcer side, because a lot of things are either hibernating or hiding up for the winter and all that.
Let's go wrestle with the bear.
You want to go wake up a bear and
wrestle with it.
Poke Dylan's arms.
and then you see the occasional deer, squirrel, that kind of thing, but nothing You do see signs of track of some things that have come through, some older than others. Telltale signs of what might have been an army, maybe at this point, coming up on close a week ago, moving towards Corvus. Best guess, this might be the trail, or at least part of the trail for whatever army attacked the city when you guys got in port.
Okay.
As you get closer to your destination, you do start seeing signs of caravan tracks and such. You also see signs of movement for some sort of... If you didn't know any better, it's like a human footprint, but the footprint is like the size of your horse.
Oh no. Kyoki, what do you think? Because I'm thinking either a giant or a. Does it look? No, it doesn't look dragon-like. Okay, so probably a giant.
If you wanted to find more details than that, you'd have to make a survival.
So you're thinking of giants?
It's about the size of of one of our horses.
Horse, singular. Or I know nobody else has one.
Houses is mirror image horses. 11.
Okay. With an 11, you can't necessarily identify specifics. You can confirm that, yes, this is closer to a humanoid point than some kind of draconiated footprint. So
Okay.
your initial assessment, thing is accurate, at least to that extent.
At least it didn't say face spider. Huh. Well, I hope we're prepared to be the shortest people on the block. Also, I will ask for Kyoki because I'm sure this thought crosses mine. You mentioned there were signs of caravan.
Yeah.
Did anything fall off the wagons?
You can make an investigation check.
Me, okay.
Whoever's, asking to see if anything fell off a truck. I'd say if somebody else wants to also see if anything fell off a truck, feel free to roll.
Can I use exploration stunts?
Can
Yes,
I help with helping hand?
In theory, I believe so, yes.
Alright, I will do that. I finally get to use it, guys. So that gives advantage, right?
Yes.
You guys now have advantage. And your roll is 16.
I'll do upper hand and speedy search.
Okay. You don't find anything of value that seems to have fallen off, but you do find signs of you do find pieces of wooden debris and such that would seemingly indicate that the wagons in question, that passed through here, did not do so necessarily intact.
Like they were perhaps dragged as broken pieces?
Or, well, you rolled what? Investigation?
Investigation
Yes.
60.
More like they were either smashed or something was rooting through them and literally tore them apart in process. And just kind of, kicked the debris to the side and left it all, and abandoned it.
Given the amount of force exerted here and the fragmentation damage, I suspect that these wagons or the caravan was.
You also see indications of claw marks on some of the pieces of debris.
I was about to say raided by giants, given the idea of enough force to break them apart, but these claw marks would be second guess that. Do they look wiverny?
Looking at it with the 16, it almost looks like that. Like the claw marks almost seem incidental. Like whatever was going through here happened to have claws and just happened to do claw damage. And more specifically, it almost looks like it has claw, singular, possibly in the thumb position based on the placement.
Dalen, I remember you reading lots of books about nature. Is there anything you're aware with a thumb-like claw that would have the strength and ability to do this?
That would be a nature.
Yep. I remember Dylan's character.
I rolled a 14 total.
On a 14,
Because I rolled 2 1s.
while you are not 100% specifically sure, you do know that some types of giants have been known to have either claw-like nails or some might actually have like a singular like a kind of like the thumbnail is like a claw, or the rest of the hand is normal. And specifically, given where you were raised, you are familiar with a giant called an abeneth, which, again, the thumb is kind of like a raptor claw, but the rest of the hand is a normal, like traditional 5-finger human, 4-finger human hand, and then the raptor claw in place of the thumb.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah.
But there are other types that could, again, have like, claw-like nails, like long fingernail type things that are, could be claw-like kind of,
There's a giant that has things like this, but it could be something else.
Okay. Interesting. I wasn't aware of any giants with claws, but interesting. Okay.
Hey,
Well,
there are giants that can talk.
that's why I asked you. You knew more about that stuff than me. Okay. I will, presuming that we're traveling beyond this point,
presumably.
I will want to, surreptitiously keep an eye on Usara.
Okay.
Well, Dylan would have had everything. She would have even done the watch with them.
Well, no, yeah, but like if like an ambush happens or a distraction happens,
I will fireball them all. And then have to apologize to Kiki for doing so.
oh, I'm just looking after her too, so two lives are better than one, huh?
I'm partially used to do as I say, no, I do.
No, she would just apologize because there would have been no please guys don't attack us. Peace and love. Dylan would just gone straight on murder hobos. And then would have to eat crow and be like, I'm sorry, Kiki. My bad.
You were right. Killing makes me feel good.
Well, it's not that it would make her feel good, but just that.
I'd be concerned if she said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So were your friends taken by giants? I'm not friends. The people you were looking for, I'm sorry.
I'm starting to wonder. I know the place we're going to was originally dwarvish.
What?
Originally.
How much alcohol did you drink?
I'm not sure there's any dwarves there now.
That. Maybe I'll test that they're not. Next time I will make a memo that we need to carry alcohol with us.
Well, I propose we continue on and be extra guarded.
On afternoon of the 5th day, you will reach the site in question. You will reach the site of the Skulltop Tour that you saw on your map. It appears to be the bleached skull of a massive giant, sitting half buried in dirt and stone atop a hill. The skull's mouth yawning open to reveal a tunnel descending into darkness.
Mm.
Even from here at the base of the hill, at what you deem to be a safe distance, you can make out the shattered remains of several wagons scattered around the opening. And, catch the faint whiffs of a foul odor wafting out of the tunnel. Yala will point out that those of us who are not going inside might want to have somewhere safe to make camp while you decide what you're doing with what's in there.
Well, for one, take in a can of air freshener. 2, not it. I mean, I'll go in. I just don't want to be the first one to go. It's dark, it's dank, it's creepy, it's smelly, and I'm not very good at seeing in the dark in the first place. And and as the captain, I shouldn't go first anyway because we're not on the ship. The captain only goes down with the ship. I'm also not good at filling out traps or knowing when we're about to be ambushed. Like, I once let a beggar steal a gold coin and steal my coin purse from me because I didn't realize they were trying to swindle me until after they swindled me. So I probably should not be the first one to go in anyway. In case I accidentally make a deal with the demon or something, and we don't want that. Although, technically, that would be cool.
Does anyone have a torch?
I can cast fireball.
Ash has a torch. We also have light spells, I know, because people have used them. I know there's a couple lanterns in the party also.
Oh, yeah. I will reach up and turn Farron's hair aglow. I forgot I could do that.
Before I change maps, obviously decide on your party, i.e. who's staying back at with the horse and campsite or who's going in.
Farron will go in.
I will go in. A little bit should stay here, but we need to leave somebody behind. Who do we have?
Yala's, will say if anybody's staying behind, which Yala's happy you agreed she would do.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Then they can hide in her purse and be safe.
Okay, good. Then we're good. But the off chance that, bad guys come and raid our camp and steal her purse.
As the magical healer,
Well, based on unless you're leaving Ash behind, based on who you brought with you, you don't really have anybody to leave behind.
Yeah, I just wish there was a way to track it. Wait, if they go inside the purse, can I put the purse inside of me?
You cannot put her purse inside of a bag of holding.
You could have her wear the purse.
You could carry the purse.
Yeah, but in the off chance that somebody else sets off fireball and I don't have counterspell because I've already used my reaction, and then the purse gets destroyed or something, I will stash the purse, however.
I'd say you guys want to roll I guess this would be a intelligence or wisdom-based, let's call it wisdom-based stealth check to hide the purse if you want, for camouflage purposes.
You said dex or wisdom?
This would be wisdom.
Wisdom. 16 plus, I said 3, right? Wisdom is 3. It's 19. That fits.
Okay. You're reasonably confident that you were able to camouflage the horse in the purse, for the time being.
That's
And they, based on what you've seen, and even if you didn't camouflage it all that well, based on what seems to be operating out here, you're not sure how interested they'd be in it.
yeah.
They're probably more interested in the horse because that's edible. All right. So you're now on the map outside of the Svilltop Tor. Take your movement, decide your marching order, and what have you.
I'll be in the middle.
I mentioned I was going in, so I guess I'd be going first. And my head is aglow, so
That's right, you're emitting, what's the light on? You did the light spell, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
I am assuming that I should be acting as the canary.
So you are, that's what, 2020?
But the light spell?
Yeah.
Let me check. Yeah, 20 feet.
20 feet, right? 20 feet dim.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who's going in after David? And
Yeah.
how far back are you?
Can't believe my...
I vote that the marching orders, because Ileana's coming with, right?
Ileana's with you.
Okay, so it should be Farron, Kiki, Dylan, Ileana, and Ash. But Ileana is protected in both the front and the back. Does
Does that work for you guys?
I'm good with that.
Yeah, works for me.
Okay, so Baron, PT, Dylan, Ileana. Before heading in, is there anything you guys want to do out here?
I'm gonna go ahead and draw my sword. Well, I'm gonna draw the device that I originally returned. No. Then I had something to like help the party out while we were like walking in here.
I'll have my sword out. Oh, I thought as the canary you'd be a little bit further away.
Well, that's what I was asking. I can back them up a square, and then you can just go forward from there. And
Okay, guys, are you ready for to see what this hair of mine is going to bring down on us?
Shouldn't be so bad.
Trish, can I see what I can see?
1 second. As you approach, you can see what you can see. What hits you first is the smell.
Blech.
Then you hear the, kind of low guttural sounds of what might, almost like a kind of whisper. Also, I don't know if you have dark vision.
I do have dark vision. I have dark vision out to my notes. Dark vision out to 120 feet.
Okay, that's more than.
Also have light. From
I
the
have
hair.
lights. You can see that the tunnel ahead leads into a roughly circular cavern with eastern and southern exits. I need map right and map down. They are currently 4 giants, seemingly standing watch, trying to hide in ambush, as they seem to be aware of your presence. Given your passive perception and investigation, you can also see that they are covered in numerous scratches and welts. That would indicate that you're not sure if they've seen combat recently or just they've led a rough life, but but you can say that they are clearly covered in scratches and other minor injuries. Currently, they do not appear to be aware that you are aware of them. They seem to be trying to do their best to, again, wait in the ambush, but again, being giants, not exactly very stealthy.
Am I aware if giants typically know common?
Make me a nature check.
So the telepathic girl?
Well, that works for you. It doesn't work for him.
No, it says that once I've been inside someone's head, they can communicate with me.
Right, that's what I mean. He's talking to them.
Oh, to the giant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On a 15, you are able to actually identify. This is a type of giant known as an abenith. Which is a well attuned to the earth type creature. They are among some of the oldest races of giants known to exist. They typically hang out in underground or cavernous type environs. So, and Underdark also is a very common place to see them.
Mm.
But they're not, traditionally, they're not like an exclusively Underdark creature. Just anywhere where they can get underground or be really close to the earth is, kind of their thing.
Okay.
They are known for their, the fact that they can feel vibrations and such through the ground, which is probably how they are seemingly aware of your presence. Generally, they are known for speaking giant or the primordial dialect of, the Terran dialect of primordial.
Okay.
Common is not traditionally in their list of unknown abilities.
In which case,
Their most dangerous feature would be those thumb claws, which you can see in the picture. That is their primary form of attack.
okay.
I did not have primordial.
In that case, I'll be speaking back to the party in common. Because I just wanted to make sure if they could hear me, if they didn't understand me. Which it sounds like typically they wouldn't. Okay. Okay, guys, I am seeing a small group of giants that look like they've already taken some battle damage. And I know you described it as waiting in ambush. Can I tell if it's actual ambush or just they happen to be to the sides?
No, as in they seem to be aware of you guys moving around outside the cave, moving into the cave, and are waiting, seemingly waiting
Okay.
like okay, lunch is coming to us.
Okay.
It's clamoring time.
Yeah, like they seem to think that they are hiding very well and are going to just beat the shit out of you and catch you guys by surprise.
Okay.
But again, being giants and the fact that there's really nowhere to hide, they are.
And it looks like they're ready to beat down whoever comes through, goes through the mouth of this mouth. Looking at the giant skeleton head.
Is the throes of ecstasy work?
They are not humanoids, so no.
Okay. I was sure because they were shaped kind of like a human. They're just very huge,
Their creature type is giant.
bulky. Okay, that wouldn't work.
And there are currently 4 of them in there.
Well, if they're going to ambush us, I say.
What if we try and talk our way out of it? I mean, we're encroaching in on their home.
Well, it also looks like they've raided a caravan.
Judging by the debris out here, several caravans.
Yeah, I guess they should be. You don't go to a lion's den and punish the lion, do you?
I know a lot of people that do. Especially if it's going after people.
Yeah. Okay, you have a point.
Can you speak to them? I don't know if I
Dylan will walk up, but she will be walking up with Kiki in front of her. She will come up, grab him by both sides of his arms, and will be continuing to move forward, holding on to
Move your token.
Kiki.
I would like to hold to attack if they are going to follow through with their strikes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna walk
Position yourself accordingly.
right here. Kiki, you have to move in front of me because I'm moving you in front of me.
Unless you want to fight it, in which case we can make it a grapple check.
There we go. And then
Brian, you cool with being moved?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
she will proceed to try and talk to the giants telepathically. How? We people come in peace.
Start. Okay. Start with a persuasion check.
They do it very ugly. Oh, this is not very good. 10! My rolls are 10.
Are you okay?
Which I believe how many people can you tag with that? Are you trying to tag all of them?
All of
Tag
them. Well, all of the ones that I can see, so I guess just those two.
Well, I mean, each one is a group of 2.
Oh, yeah, then all of them. I can tag up to... Hold on. I think it's one of the last things I did.
Because I knew you could multi-target, but I'm never sure how many you can multi-target.
Let's see. Up to 6 creatures.
Okay, then yeah, you can get all of them. In which case, you will see them all kind of like jump and start looking around like, what the hell?
I'll slyly wave at them. I hit this knee down here. Say hi.
It's your girl.
I just want you to know we come in peace. We're looking for friends, and if you would be willing to share some information, we will be on our way, and you can be on your way. And neither party here has to be hurt. We are trying to embrace you guys and give you the benefit of the doubt that you were decent giants.
As opposed to the indecent giants.
There are some indecent giants.
The food has the mind voice. What do we do?
I mean,
If we eat the food, do we get the mind voice?
no, you do not get the mind voice if you eat the food.
That's a valid thought.
That's not a valid thought.
If we consume them, we get their power.
No, that's not how this works.
Then we can beat the ones below.
Who are the ones below? Is this the Underdark, perhaps? I promise if it is, I won't tell my own
But
game.
it is under and dark.
How about this? You willingly let us pass freely, and we will go down to the dark under place and defeat whatever down there has you scared.
Why the fuck is she making all these terrible ideas?
Hey, you can't hear me.
Persuasion at disadvantage.
Okay, that's it. Ah, no, where did it go? Yeah, find it. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't give you a box.
Oop, that was a 5. That was 14.
All crit fail.
Wait, take the first one. Here. I said 14. This is an 11 plus 5.
That was 16.
16.
And what makes you think you can beat below when those who come before could not?
Because can't say that, hold on. Because I can kill somebody with my brain.
Then if we kill you, we can kill someone with brain.
No, it's not transferable to others. It stops here. You kill me, it just...
You eat parts of beast, you get strength of beast. You eat mind of, God, you get power of God.
you think I'm a god? Well, my ego's a little swollen. Thank you. But no, I'm not a god. I am what you would call a magician. Although I cannot pull a rabbit out of a hat. Oh, wait.
Shamans say you eat heart of dragon, you get power of dragon. That's how you get magic. So if we eat magician heart, we get magic.
I see where this is going with this. And no. But back to going to look. What's to
So
say?
you can always
you
try
just
to eat magician and then die.
we go defeat the thing that you're afraid of, and you don't eat us. And we will bring you the thing that you're afraid of to eat.
But if you go down and defeat and to fight thing below and lose, we get nothing.
I never lose. Look how beat
But
up
if we beat you
guys.
now, we get food and lose nothing.
Okay, we won't lose anything. I have rations that probably won't do
Tiny
anything.
people rations, not
Yeah.
enough food.
Not enough food. But yeah, no, like this is a solid deal. I promise. Like you
Trust
work
me,
with
girl.
me, I work with you. It's a fair trade. You know, it's a fair
There's no
trade.
trade. You ask us to let you pass, we get nothing.
No, you get something. It's just
We only get something if you succeed.
we will definitely succeed. I look at my companions.
We
They're-
get empty promise and empty belly.
what can I give you besides letting you eat one of us that will let you hold off on eating us until we accomplish our end of the deal?
What you have,
Do you like shiny things? I have tons of shiny things.
we have plenty of shiny thing. We have whole cave of shiny thing.
Do you have an elven prince? I can probably get you one of those.
People who came before offer shiny things. So, shiny things don't taste good. Still hungry.
Okay, that's fair. But, okay, how about this? You guys travel with us, and don't eat us, down to the scary place that you guys are afraid to go. So are these two guys right here.
Can't fit in scary place.
Oh, you guys have... Does anybody have a reduced size stuff?
Why would you need a reduced size spell? What are you even telling them?
They want us... don't worry about it. We might have to fight them soon. It's the FYI, but anybody? Anybody has a reduced size spell? No? No? Nobody?
I'm a warlock, so no.
No.
Eliana? Ash? Reduced spell? Any of you?
Ash is like, yeah, that's not really,
I don't know.
starts fumbling with his, belt while Tristan checks his spell list. I don't think he...
You never know. There are stranger things that have happened. And it's so funny.
I do have a thing for that, but I did not, set it up today.
Okay. Oh, then that's cool.
And Eliana's like, David's looking at my sheet. I don't think so.
Not seeing it.
Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool. If we come back in the morning, my friend will
Yeah, got
have
prepared.
something to make you smaller to fit into the hole to go into
We get
the...
smaller, we get weaker. Then we definitely cannot fight what's down there.
No, I promise you can, and you will all make it out alive.
They beat our ass when full size. They definitely beat our ass when small size.
Wow, you guys are so adorable. Only a mother can love type of way.
They're looking agitated. How's this going, Dylan?
I mean, like, they're very hungry. If somebody has something very large for them to eat, I'm pretty sure it would be good. But,
I don't think Ash is giving up mouse.
There are many mouths, but no, I am not giving up mouse.
No. What if we go and find you food to eat, and you let us go down to the Underdark, and, we defeat the thing down there and bring it up for you. Unless it's heavy, and then, I don't know if you noticed this, I'm very scrawny and skinny. The skin and bones, really, compared to... she, looks over at Kinky and Farron, to other people, but,
What?
don't worry about it, it's all good. It's all good. So,
Just setting these guys up to get murdered.
hey, you can't hear what I'm saying, man.
I mean, I see, that, they don't look too thrilled, and that you were just, looking over at us, and you're like, hi.
So what do you say? We go find you food, I'm sure there's a bear or two we can rustle up for you. And you let us go down into the dark place that you can't get to.
You think you're finding food that easy? We'd be, ambushing tiny people caravan?
Oh, is that why you guys are so like hit fair and
Ain't cold times. Food hard come by, even more so with the stuff, with that which lies below coming up and taking it all.
Okay, well, how about this? We go down there. You just stay right here. We die or not. I promise you there's another caravan coming up behind us if we don't return, and...
As you said, if you die, we get nothing.
No, you get something.
We get other caravan anyway.
Well, yeah, so you might as well just take that.
So again, we miss current meal in hopes of future meal that could be days away.
Or you just let us go and take care of your problem. We're problem solvers. I'll give you my business card, but I don't think
No,
you can
what
read.
business card? Want them legs?
No, you can't have them. I need to know what.
I'm gonna look at Farron. And I was like, how well do you think this is going?
They look like they might be about to attack. Do they look like they're about to attack?
Roll an insight.
Like, come on, just...
I will say, I don't exactly appreciate the way that he's eyeballing our captain. Can't tell if it's harassment.
just
With that roll, they look a little confused. Definitely look hungry. Starting to look frustrated. But there's also an underlying current of fear. But it doesn't appear to be fear of you. It seems to be more like a kind of fear of failure or fear of what would happen if this doesn't go their way.
Yeah, I don't quite know what she's saying to them. They appear to have their own concerns and are a bit confused.
because I'm talking to them in their head. They also called me a goddess, by the way. But, back to you guys. No, look. What do we have that giants would like?
I don't think her being a goddess is in my medical book.
But what is it in our repertoire that we have that you think giants would like? Well, yeah, I know food is one thing.
I would say, given the temperature, I imagine they're hungry.
Yeah. They're very hungry. Which is why they attack the humans coming through on their caravans. Not because they're just evil giants. They're just starving children who are in need of nourishment.
Well, I mean...
Just like our daughter back at base camp, who is in need of nourishment and food and would starve without us. So we should take this under advisement that the giants have feelings too and are probably, are definitely hungry and are acting out of hunger instead of a place of malice.
Eliana, can you grow food really quick or something?
I know a spell for making berries, but I don't know if those berries would help with giants, and I don't remember if I have that one loaded today. Good berries, first level.
Yeah, I was just saying if food and drink was there.
I'll create food and drink. I don't know if there was it.
Yeah, she does have the good berry.
Ooh. How about this?
Let's see, food.
We do a combat, one-on-one. If one of my people, you get to pick one, not me, to fight, and if they win without killing you, we get to pass on and go fight this thing that you're afraid of. And then if you win, then you get to eat us. But a one-on-one.
We can do another persuasion at disadvantage for that.
Okay, I will take it.
I think my insides are becoming dubious.
Okay, that is 15. That is 12 plus It's 17.
There we go.
Better than those ones I've been rolling.
Like, well, one group kind of seems to be looking back and forth to kind of like. The other group is like, screw this, not talk, must eat.
Oh, God. Guys, whatever you do, just hurt them, don't kill them.
And with that group pair charging,
Roll initiative.
well, I was going to end the session,
Ow.
but since David had his finger up, I wasn't sure if he wanted to do something before I did that.
Well, I had a held action, but we could resolve that. As long as it's noted, we could resolve it next time.
Yeah. The only guys I've ever seen that don't actually have a reach.
Really? He actually reaches having a large token.
So this thing, I'm assuming this whole scenario did not go that well. Good. Oh, an attempt was made.
Yeah, the attempt was made. It was not impossible. You just didn't make the.
roll well.
You weren't rolling high enough with for the offer you were making because you weren't really offering them anything tangible in the moment. But DC would have probably been lower if you had something in hand that was actually worth their time in their minds.
I thought I had would be like maybe making them better weapons, but that doesn't help their stomachs.
And they're not using weapons; they're just using their giant fuck-off thumbs.
Yeah. Which again,
So weapons might have been a thing, but again, you have to have giant-sized weapons.
weapons, yeah.
Because it was a valiant effort, and it was not impossible. You just, again, we're just kind of talking them in circles and not offering anything that, their little ADD brains could comprehend in the moment.
Well, I also didn't have anything their size to offer.
Yeah.
Except maybe the horse.
And I don't think one horse would feed one of them, let
Yeah.
alone all of them. Yeah. I think these things are eating, in theory, eating entire caravans. But you've at least learned that somewhere below here, there's something.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to tell them, though, because of how, like, the scaredy cat they are. But just so you know, we're going to a place.
Well, there is a difference between the Underdark and the Underground.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
As I said, it was dark and under.
Yeah.
Whether it's actually the Underdirk. Or just more cave, has yet to be seen.
Shopping. The